Hey guys, so this is going to be a video on how to train your combat efficiently in the evolution of combat. Now I'm going to use two methods in this video. It's going to be armored zombies and there's going to be hellhounds. Now hellhounds are good for charms, mostly golds, but you do get a fair few of other charms. And armored zombies are better XP rates. So depending on which one you want to go to, and obviously the requirements. Now for both of them, I suggest exactly this setup. Now, hellhounds, I believe, are weak to stab. I'm not entirely... No, slash. Hellhounds are weak to slash, and so are armored zombies. So, obviously, if you've got dual CLSs, then brilliant. I haven't got anything really that's good for slash, and I think Chaotic Rapier as a stab weapon is going to be better than the Dragon Scimitar. So, that is the... setup. Now Verax is like almost the best arm in the game. There is Torax, all the barriers, and then there's Torva and there's Bandos. Now Verax is exactly the same as Bandos, apart from it has prayer bonus, and obviously Bandos doesn't have prayer bonus. Steadfast Torva boots are better. I will be getting them soon, but obviously Bandos boots are better than Dragon boots, and Dragon boots are better than Rock Climber boots, so whichever ones you could wear. Helmanesi, Berserker Helm, or Slayer Helm if Hellhounds are your task, if you're doing Hellhounds. Takar Cow, Max Cape, Comp Cape. Obviously you wouldn't really be training here if you have a Comp Cape or Max Cape, but yeah. Fire Cape, Soul Wars Cape, any cape really, but you know, best one you can wield. Amulet Fury, or Sardomin's Whisper, or Glory, Amulet Strength, whichever one you can afford. Barrow's Gloves, whichever ones you've unlocked, if not just a region bracelet. Warrior Ring, because it is now better than the Berserker Ring in the beta. EOC. So you can obviously switch out all of this stuff. You can use penance, but my penance has run out. If you use penance, you will not be using prayer points very much until obviously your penance runs out, because it's pretty overpowered. And this is going to be your inventory. So 8 overloads, 8 prayer renewals. Obviously if you don't have overloads, extremes, if you don't have extreme supers, if you're going to take 8 supers, take about 6 prayer renewals, and then the rest prayer pots. If you are lower than, I'd say, 90 defense, so you might get hit a little bit, then you might want to take a few food, not very much, because soul split is going to be efficient. So I recommend 70 plus stats. And first of all, we're going to do armored zombies, and the requirements will be Defender of Varrock, fairly good gear, and 70 plus stats. So I'll get into it. One sec, guys. So once you're in the center of Varrock, you just want to run up here. Now you talk to this Hecarim bloke, I think he's called. I'm not entirely sure, so don't hold me on that. But he teleports you to the wilderness. Now don't worry, because people cannot attack you where you've been teleported. If you run there from Edgeville, you will be able to get attacked. But if you use this guy, who will teleport you right next to where the staircase down is for armored zombies. Yeah, Heartwind. Right, okay. So you just talk to him, and yeah, you go through this little chat, and there you go. Yep. Now you don't have to bring prayer pots, because there is an altar here, which you literally just go down and then back up, and you'll be able to pray. When they come unaggressive, you obviously just go back up again. So you want to be using Turmoil, Soul Split, you want to pot up, and you want to make sure you've got Auto Retaliate on, make sure you're training the right stat, and there you go. Now armored zombies, I believe, can be up to 140,000 XP per hour. And the next method is Hellhounds. Now this is not as good method, but it's a lot easier to get to. There's no requirements for it, but if you want to go the Dungeoneering one, then there is requirements for it, which is a shame, but that is like, it is a low dungeon. I think it's like 50 Dungeoneering. So yeah, so you just sit here, and this is very AFK. Now you want to use your abilities up to momentum. You don't really want to be used, well, you can if you don't mind not AFKing, you can just go and just use abilities on them. And now this will speed up your XP quite a lot, but it's not worth it if you do have other stuff to do. Like obviously you can, obviously you don't leave your computer, but if you do have 2 screens, or if you've just got or if you just minimize your Runescape so it's a little bit so you can see your prayer and your HP, then you can just like watch film or something. Now Hellhounds isn't as AFK as this. Now, oh yeah, there is a glitch where you just sit here and you just I've got auto retaliate on. Obviously that zombie was attacking me, but my person obviously wants to attack this guy who isn't even attacking me, so it's a bit messed up, but I'm sure they'll come around to fixing that. Now prayer does drop quite quickly if you don't have your aura on, your penance aura. You can also use vampirism, but it's not as effective. Now as you can see, I'm hitting higher because I don't have my because I have momentum on even. Armored zombies are weak to water spells, but they are weak to slash as well. And my rapier seems, well, my rapier seems to be hitting better than my CLS, so that's obviously good. And momentum by itself uses abilities, which is weird, and these do drop the odd charm. Not worth sitting here and picking them up because you will get, I don't know, about 20 an hour or something. If you really wanted a lot of charms, check out my guide for charms. You can get up to 700 charms an hour, which is just crazy. That's like what 400 summoning XP, depending on what your summoning level is. And so yeah, so I'll be back in a sec, guys. To get to Hellhounds, you want to teleport to Taverley. You just want to run south from the lodestone, and then when you get to the bank, you just want to run away from the bank, and you just want to go onto this bit where this wheat field is. Now Hellhounds is obviously easier to get to, not by a long shot, but obviously if you haven't done Defender of Varrock, this is a good method. Now I haven't found the best methods yet, but as soon as I find the best methods I will be releasing them. I'm not bothered about people going to crash other people at tasks, because I obviously want everyone to get the best XP they can. So you just want to crawl through that pipe if you've got 70 agility. If not, there is a route round. If you've got 80, there's a quicker way even than that. Now you come in here, this is where you come in. You can go over here, which then you just run that like literally around the corner, and there's Hellhounds. Or if you have 70, you can go through there, run around, it's not that much further. Then if you don't, you've got quite a long run, so you've got to go north. Now obviously if you haven't got 70 agility, this probably will take longer for you to get to, but you just go north, and then in this gate or around, it doesn't matter. You will have to have a dusty key as well. I forgot to mention that, but you will need that. Yeah, you will need that. So it's, I don't know, about 2-minute, 3-minute run, and then you will be there. Now obviously if you get lost, the map is very helpful, but this is taking quite a while, so I'm just going to speed it up till I get there. Okay, so when you get here, there's two places. There's one here which you don't need the dungeoneering for. There's quite a few of them, and they are still aggressive. Obviously they do die pretty quick. Now these are 505 XP, and the armored zombies were 630, I believe. So these are a little bit less XP, but I think you do kill them quicker. I certainly am. And if you wanted, you could bring a cannon here. Make sure you don't forget to overload and whatever. Turn more souls with it. And you can bring a cannon here, which brings your Hellhounds closer, which will get you defense or range XP, depending on what you want your XP in. You can choose obviously on here. Now you want to set your XP to whatever you want. Obviously I've now just got 99 strength, so I'm going to go for attack now, because I get my defense through mage, which I quite like the idea that you can get full defense through mage, which is pretty cool. So this XP is about 100k XP an hour. Obviously that isn't precise. Now if you wanted a precise one, I will certainly release a video on it if you really want, but you get the idea that zombies are better. Now you do kill these pretty quick, and they are Slayer tasks, so obviously if you have them on a Slayer task, that you will kill them quicker if you have the Slayer helm on, and you will get extra XP for your Slayer level. Now that is going to be the end of my video. Just remember that most of the stuff that you do in the evolution of combat is to do with soul split if you're at combat. Now obviously if you haven't unlocked soul split, which I did forget to mention, which a lot of you might not have, you can use you can just use piety if you don't have that. I wouldn't suggest using I wouldn't suggest using prayer. I would just bring a lot of your supersets and a lot of food. Now that is purely because there aren't that many prayers that will help you on the normal spellbook to heal you or to hit a lot higher. Now obviously turmoil does make you hit a lot higher, and piety I believe is pretty good. You need to do King's Ransom for piety and a Temple at Seniston for turmoil. You need 95 prayer for turmoil and 70 prayer for piety. You need 92 prayer for soul split, which does cost a lot, and if you've got that then you're quite privileged, because a lot of people don't, and it is a chore to get if you do it with dragon bones like I did. I know my mate did it with big bones. That's just crazy. It took him a very long time. Now I'm going to release another video tomorrow. See you later guys, and peace.